What it do, what it do, what it do. It is I, Eden the Hero. Welcome to Humble Good Times. It is Sunday night. I wanted to do this on Saturday night, but I don't know. I didn't feel like I forgot. I don't even know. I think I was just feeling like I wanted to do it today since I had to go to church and serve, and then I was going to be dressed. So I didn't have to worry about figuring out something to wear and all that shit on film. But not that it matters, because this is a personal vlog, so this is like nothing formal. But anywho, how are y'all feeling? Because I'm feeling fucking amazing, I must say. I have been feeling the shit out of me. It feels so familiar, and I love me, and I love this feeling. I felt good. I look good. I've been able to attract so much, and you know, it doesn't hurt when people tell you how good you look too. So that always makes me feel good. Not that I need the validation. I always knew that I look good, but I've just been feeling extra good lately, and I love it. So yeah, I think today actually is my third month at work, so I finally hit my 90 days. I get my PTO finally. Lots of good news this week. Well, not a lot, but it's good news either way that I've received, and things that are like gonna happen that I've been working on manifesting and stuff. So firstly, with work, it's been awesome this week. I actually got a break from my usual duties and was able to do something less exhausting. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is not extremely removed from hard work, but it still was a break from my usual day at work. And hours were a little longer this week, but we still kicked ass. We were down a person for 2 days, but we pulled through. I was happy to know like I'm one of the people they count on to like be moved into different areas, because I deliver, I perform well. And one of the nights I had to pass off one of my orders for someone to help me, and that actually isn't bad because I only had 2 out of the one that I gave. So I was happy to do it because I wanted to get out on time anyway. But yeah, work is good. I'm happy where I'm at with both jobs. I worked at my second job twice this week. Once during the week, which I don't necessarily want to. I don't feel like I made myself available for the day. But funny thing is, I went in, I wasn't supposed to go, but then I ended up staying because they needed the help anyway. So either way, I got the extra cash for that. And then Friday I worked, and I've been leaving early. So I mean, much as I really can use the cash, it is what it is. I'm not sweating it, not stressing it. I'll be getting my hours. So either way, so for some good shit, some good news. So there was this conference that, well, firstly, I wanted to get more involved with my community, for transgender community, and to just get involved. I feel like I've been standing on the outside looking in at people actually making moves or just doing really awesome things, and I have desires to create my own nonprofit eventually. And I've never been a part of a nonprofit that I can think of where I actually got involved and volunteered and worked next to people just like me. So this will allow me to actually get inside, to meet new people, to get amongst my own community. Because I've been having like this thought since this whole regime took over. I'm like, I'd rather live in a fucking whole town where there's nothing but transgender people. I'd rather live amongst or just in a like a gated community or something, or even like a building where it's nothing but us, because we know like we're all we got. Same with like black people in America. Like, I wish we were more united, but I feel like we're kind of in this place of like united, but we're just not engaging in all the rage baiting bullshit. I've been taking myself away from all the news that's constantly being thrown at us about what's going on with the regime and stuff. I had to remove it. Like, with manifestation, you can manifest the life that you want despite whatever's going on in that world. Like, if there's somewhere that, like, Kansas just basically made it illegal for trans people to use their preferred pronouns on their documents, identification and all that. And what they can do is appeal it, of course, or they can move out the state. And the crazy thing is, like, it's not even enough people for them to even have to worry about like shit like that. It's so like the shit that's so petty in this country. It really just baffles me how much they trying to like make us the villain, when the reality is we are the least of anyone's worries. We are not stealing from you. We are not hurting you. We're not killing you. We're not doing anything to no little kids. We're just living. We're just existing. We're just trying to make ourselves happy and manifest our lives into something beautiful and better. But I took myself off of the doom scrolling. I think I've expressed this in the past video or so. But I'm on some joy scrolling. I'm looking for shit to laugh at. I'm looking for shit to just learn and to practice my manifestation. I'm gonna keep talking about it because it's really working for me. And it's funny because, like, while I was at church today, I found it very hard to pray to Jesus and God, and it's like, don't get me wrong, I believe there's in the higher power. I still believe, but I think where I'm more having trouble is putting that praise into God instead of myself, and that's where I'm just like, I appreciate the community that I was able to get involved with. There are people who genuinely were happy to see me today, and I love that for me. I love it. But if I'm being real, like, I really want for me to be closer to my community, to and really just put the work into just not only just manifesting like my desires or anything, but really putting in the work and into changing things for us as a community and make it better, or to bring more resources to our community where it matters, because so many of us have such great ideas or are talented individuals, and we don't get enough opportunities. It be such a competitive market for artists and creatives, in our community, because so many of us are expressionists and creatives and all that stuff. So I really would love to bring that kind of resource in to help them launch projects and stuff, to bring more visibility, more joy, more happiness, more love to our screens, to our speakers, our phones. Like, I'm so over these fucking traumatic pieces of art that only show the darkness of what it is to be us. I mean, there's so many of us that are thriving and living the lives that we dream of, in love, married happily, supported by cis partners. And it's so unfortunate that we don't get enough of that on our screens. So I would love to bring more love stories and more things of just like where you happen to be trans, but it's not the end all be all of the story. It's just existing as a trans person in this world, not just being trans and living with all the bullshit that they want to put on you. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to ignore the fact that these atrocities happen and people suffer, but there's gotta be something to look at and bring light to, in the form of something love-based and hopeful. Because I've watched a few, like, I think it was on Tubi, where it was just, well, people of color were the main characters in these very uncomfortable, very real situations that end so brutally. And I just don't want that for us anymore. I want us to look at something and feel hopeful about our futures, because even though all this other shit's going on in the country, we're still living. There are people still thriving, still able to wake up and feel joy in the morning, still be able to live the life that they've always dreamed of. Not just celebrity individuals, but us everyday folk that actually just have normal lives and everything. So yeah, but back to my good news. I wanted to get involved with an organization that is trans-based, Black trans-based, and there was an opportunity that I found when I was scrolling on Instagram about a conference that's going to be happening in New Orleans. Now, I've been trying to get to New Orleans for a long time now, a few years, I'll say. And I've been wanting to go for my birthday, but this would happen like a month before my birthday. And my application was chosen to go forward with, so I'll be going to New Orleans in April, more than likely. Everything checks out where you just gotta be able to meet like their requirements of just being able to show up for meetings and be able to stay the whole 6 days of the conference, to volunteer. They pay for your room. I'll have to buy tickets for flights, but the opportunity is there for me to be able to go to New Orleans and get amongst community and to get involved. So that's what I'm looking forward to. It's an opportunity. I can network with other people, that's possibly other creatives. That's what I'm looking forward to. That was, I guess, one of the good news is. Oh, and then next week I'll get to see my connection. That's going amazing, I must say. We've been on the phone. Man, I haven't been on the phone for hours with someone in so long. Like, and it goes so fast. Like, when, of course, when the conversation's flowing, because I'm not someone that like sits and wants to just hear somebody breathe on the phone. So I'm not too keen on just talking on the phone. It's got to be a video chat for me. We can talk if there's just no other time for us to sit and video chat, because it's not going to be long. But we've been planning our virtual dates and just enjoying each other's time together, getting to know each other. I gotta say, this one is one that I definitely manifested when I asked for what I wanted. I definitely got what I asked for, and I'm really happy about that. I can't wait to like actually be able to spend real time with her and see the chemistry in person, because it changed. I mean, it could change, but I don't think it's going to change drastically. I think it's just going to get more real, and we don't have to imagine what it's going to be like. We'll know now and then for sure, and just go from there. So I'm excited for that next week. What else? I had my therapy this week. Therapy went good. Some things came up in therapy that kind of like made me realize some things about myself, which thankfully that's what therapy's for. And it didn't like, I'm so glad I'm beyond the emotional parts of me where I used to like get teary-eyed and all this other shit. But now I'm just at a point where it's like I've accepted a lot of the things that happened in my past, the relationships that I have with like certain family members that may not be ideal, but I've accepted the fact that like my boundaries had to be made to protect my energy and to really protect and preserve my own happiness. I'm not gonna pretend I'm something that I'm not, and if that makes them uncomfortable, I don't want to be around people that are gonna be uncomfortable with me being me, because I need to be comfortable in my skin at all times. So it's important that I be around people who are comfortable in me being me in my skin. And as much as I love my family, it's like, this is just what it gotta be until we get to that point of you accepting me. It's hard because like I don't try to like, I never want anyone to think I take advantage of them, because that's never going to be the case. I hate even asking for help, but I don't want your help at the expense of me denying myself. And that's what I felt like I had to do with my parents. It's like, I got the help from them that I needed last year. I thank them. They've done it out of the kindness of their hearts. But I just want them, I hope they understand that I'm not changing just because you helped me. I'm gonna be me. But other than that, I mean, life has been good. I felt great. I look great. This has been a humble good time. I am Eden the Hero. Peace.